Good morning. How are we all? I hope you're doing well, my loves. So this morning we have some beautiful messages from my little boxes here. So they each have a number on them. And I've also brought into our live this morning Mittens, the Cosmic Cat. This is the original artwork for my Mystical Book of Wisdom. Let's just show you there. That is the original. And I thought I'd bring the Mystical Book of Wisdom in this morning so we can have a message from Mittens, my beautiful pussycat, and this book. I'm going to lift you up a little bit. Let me just elevate you without dropping you. Oh, that's better. Oh, I feel so much better now. You're higher up there. So good morning, everyone. We're going to have messages from the Angel Tarot deck for the week. We're going to have also message for the week from my little deck of angels and chakras. And of course, you're going to pick a box with a number on it. It's got something inside it with a message. And also we're going to have the corresponding message from the Mystical Book of Wisdom. So I hope that sounds like a good plan. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. So let me see who is joining me here. I have 21 of you. This is a good start. Good morning. Oh, we've got 22 now. So we've got Catherine Weinman. We've got Danielle Bowen. Hello to you over there in Australia. I hope everything is okay where you are in that part of the world, because I know you've been having some problems. So lots of love to everybody who's going through anything at the moment that is causing you anxiety, worry, fear. Good morning to Donna Crow and Sharon Barker and Lucy Blackster. Good morning to Kim Hosfall. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words this morning. Probably just excited to see you all. Good morning to the gorgeous Julie Johnson and to Claire Robb. Oh, Claire Robb, how are you? Sue Steiner's here, Jill Scales and Jennifer Sylvia. Good morning, ladies. Good morning to Suzanne Dooley and Susie Boots and Helen Quinn. Did I say hello to Sharon Barker already? Yes, I did, because sometimes you come up twice. Good morning to the beautiful Cassia Granato and to Sue Steiner and to Robin Steele. Good morning, Rachel Daly. Good morning, Margarita Jeffries. Good morning, Gemma Crow and Marianne Lagaker. And you're safe. That's good, Danielle. I'm really happy about that. And Laurie Fantasia, who has just wandered in and brought me some stars. Thank you, Laurie. You are an angel. So you'll see a little stars icon at the bottom of the screen. And if you do so wish to contribute to some stars, they are 1 cent each. All of that goes to me and to support all of the lovely things that we do on this page, because I'm always getting some new things for us. I'm always investing in new bits and pieces so we can have lots of fun and really great messages here. And thank you so much for the stars, Andrea Max Gimming. You are a darling. And Julie Heinmatch is watching, and Anne McGarry. Good morning, loves. All right. Alrighty, right. Now, before I get going with the weekly messages, I want you to have a little ponder about the box number. So which number would you like? The first box is number 19. Number 19. Do you remember that song? 19. We have number 6 here. And we have number 11. This lovely. These are, I'm not endorsing Glossy Box. I don't buy Glossy Box. My daughter got an advent calendar and donated the little boxes inside it to me. And I think it's really good because then we get to use it for our readings. And then, of course, we have Mittens Grace in our altar this morning, giving us some girl power inspiration. Mittens is such a strong feline. She's amazing. So I'm going to post you the link to her book. She's the Mystical Book of Wisdom, which is going to be bringing you messages this morning from the Mystical Book of Wisdom. So just got these back in print. If you would like one, you can order one from the link that I just posted, and you get a signed copy. So how amazing is that? This is Mittens, by the way. She's so cute. So So let's have a look and see what other messages today. Good morning to Nicole South. Hello or good evening. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars, Gemma. I've driven over my words this morning. Suzanne Dooley sent me some stars. You're so generous, my love. Thank you so much. Jill Scales is here. Colleen Ann is here. And Julie Hans is here. She always brings all her rainbows with her, which is really lovely, isn't it? And a lot of rainbows lately. It's been raining so much. But I do love to see a rainbow after the rain when the sun comes out. So let us have 2 cards for the week. This week of decisions. Your birthday is the 11th of the 19th, or the 19th of the 11th, should I say? Because you do your dates differently to us, don't you? In the USA, you put your dates differently, and that always confuses me. I'm very easily confused anyway, but I get even more confused when I see an American date. I'm like, which way around is it? Obviously, there aren't 19 months, so that one's a dead giveaway, but you just don't know, you know? So if I say 5/6, you don't know whether that's June or May, do you? It's confusing. Why do we do things differently? I guess it's good to be different, isn't it? Helja is here. Seeing so many number signs already, and the day just started. We got 33 people watching when you looked at that, Colleen. Don't you love the number synchronicities? Right, shall we dive into our messages then? Oh, look at this. Oh, now we need a bit of 10 of Earth energy. We certainly, I think all of us around the world needing a little bit of this. So thank you, angels, for bringing that comfort. Thank you, angels, for bringing this message today. So 10s are all about completeness. They're about having everything we need. When we have everything we need, we can then be brave and bold, and we can start new things, and we can then start to look at what else do we want to initiate. Earth energy is about comfort. It's about, as you can see, the community, the family. And it is about that support. It's about that grounded base that we have beneath us. It's about the home, the family, the creature comforts that we need. It's about the physical things that we need. Like we need to see those figures in our bank account. We need to see our bills paid. We need to see the food in the cupboard. Toilet rolls in the bathroom. Do you remember that? Not having toilet rolls. This is a really lovely 10 of Earth feeling when you've got enough toilet rolls. I know it's silly, but it's such a great way to appreciate the what we consider to be smaller, insignificant things, isn't it? So this is about having what you want, but most importantly, wanting what you have. It's about looking around you and seeing all that you have. And I don't know about you, loves, but I've been super grateful over the weekend after having seen recent events in the news, all the different things that are going on around the world, and just holding my loved ones close to me, being grateful for the friendships that I have, being grateful for the food on my table, for the home that I live in, and most of all, peace and safety. It's just such a wonderful, beautiful thing. So there's a lot of gratitude in this card. And it's about recognizing, not only wanting financial security, but recognizing those areas, those aspects of our life where we do have that security and that safety. It's about finding the magic in the little things in life. That is so true. What I always love about this card, because this is a deck that is based on the traditional tarot. So in the traditional tarot, the 10 of Earth is about a family, and they're standing there and they're just feeling so blessed because of everything they have. And I love on this card how we have an angel that's part of the family. So we don't often consider that, do we? We think about the physical people that we have around us, but your guardian angel and your Akashic Archangel and any of the other angels that are aligning with you whenever you need their support. We can't see them, but we can feel that energy if we take the time to notice that it's all around us. So grateful, Colleen, absolutely. Olari, thank you so much for the stars, and good morning to you, Mona Peoples, good morning. Sandra Yaskiel and Amanda Kavaka, good morning, loves. Joy Cook's here. Hello, Joy. And Julie is saying Aldi dates on their produce. You need a PhD to work it out. I think I need a PhD to work out a lot of things at the moment. Helen Early's here. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so our next card. So that represents the first half of the week. It's that gratitude. It's that feeling of what are you trying to build? What are you trying to get to in terms of some kind of conclusions, in terms of the physical, the material in your life, noticing and valuing the friendships, the support, and the ethereal support that we're getting as well. And then the second half of the week. So this week seems to be all about the tangible. So, you know, this is why we have all these different aspects of our lives. There is the spiritual, we can escape through meditation and our spiritual practice and connect with our higher selves. But we're bodies. We are souls being embodied in this lifetime, and there's a practical aspect to everything. And that's the most important thing, isn't it? To keep that body healthy, to keep those relationships healthy, to keep that bank balance healthy. And this is all about holding on to things. So if I can go back to that one, so there's a lot of earth energy this week. That is about feeling like your nest is full, as though whatever it is that you want, you already have that, and you need to know that you are taken care of. There is this safety, this security, this protection. Or certainly you're on a really good way along the road to achieving that, to bringing it in. Now the Four of Earth talks about holding on to that. It's about saying when something is given to you, when the coffers are replenished with money, that we don't have to go out and spend it. We can just sit and look at those figures in the bank account for a while. It's about using your resources wisely, the Four of Earth. And also knowing that there is more where they came from. So the Four of Earth can have a couple of different meanings, a different energy to it. So money is an energy. And when it comes to money, we can be generous with it. We can be thankful and joyful about it, for all the good things it can do. But money can make us greedy. It can make us feel like we're better than other people, or other people are better than us. It can make us feel as though there's something lacking in our life and we want more of it. Or there's a big gap and all we do is stare at the gap and we don't think about, where am I responsible for taking myself to that place wherever I want to go to fill that gap. It's like that feeling of wanting and never having enough. So be careful with the Four of Earth energy, because there's so much emphasis on money and resources this week. We can end up tipping over into this feeling of dissatisfaction, because we're either holding on fiercely, looking at scarcity, being worried, panicking, or we can just be like, I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and I'm going to spend like there's no tomorrow. Do you remember that film? What's the name of the film about David Beckham? Where was it? Curve It Like Beckham or whatever it is. And then they changed the name to, like, people would use the phrase spend it like Beckham, because he used to spend a lot of money back in the day when he was a young footballer. David Beckham, he had loads of money. And we always say, we're spending it like Beckham. So be careful that you don't do that. If you're just going on a wing and a prayer, I'm just going to go spending, woohoo, I don't have it, but I know it's coming in, but you don't have a plan. So this is all about bend it like Beckham. That's it, Julie. Oh my gosh. It had Keira Knightley in that film, didn't it? Bend it like Beckham, spend it like Beckham. Don't spend it like Beckham, because you don't know what's coming up. So you might be feeling like, oh, doing really well at the beginning of this week. Got money flowing in, so I can go out and spend it like there's no tomorrow. But you've got to think about unexpected expenses coming up. But also don't be too stingy, and don't be, feeling in a place of lack and like I daren't spend, I daren't give to charity, I daren't do certain things, or I'm afraid, I'm fearful, because your angels are there protecting you. But obviously they can't protect you from yourself and your ego, where you want to spend money and you want to do crazy things. So it's all about making the right judgments and thinking about, is this judgment about spending or saving and hanging on to money coming from an ego place, or is it coming from my highest self giving me really great advice? And only you can know the difference, because it feels different. Your ego wants you to be really speedy. It's very aggressive in the way it talks to you. Your higher self will whisper to you. It'll say to you, be patient. It just has a more gentle feeling to it. It's never nasty to you, your higher self. So our angel card this morning from the Angels and Chakras deck, this one here, some of you may have this deck, I hope you're enjoying using it, is Clarity and Decisiveness. Now, Archangel Michael is the beautiful archangel behind this, and this is perfect because he's working with the world, ridding the world from negative vibes, negative thoughts, negative actions. He's helping us to be courageous, and he also works with our mind, because the mind is the most powerful thing of all. The mind can move mountains. And so he's saying to you, concentrate on clarity and decisiveness this week. Get clear in your mind. Ask your ego to step aside so that your higher self can join in the dialogue. And this card says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me to make powerful choices for my highest good. This card. Thank you for helping me to think logically and intuitively so that I can be more objective and see my life more clearly. So when we have a lack of clarity, we usually need information. We need thinking time. We need space. So your question this week is, what information do you need to help you make a decision right now? Particularly around your security, around money, around whether you're going to spend and invest some money, going to put some money into something, or, you know, where's the next coin coming from? You've got to think about that. So very thoughtful, very practical, very logical this week, and it's all about our well-being and the well-being of others as well. So I really like those messages. I hope you enjoyed them. Now we're going to go to your personal messages here. Before I do that, I'm going to say some more good mornings. I'm going to say hello to Janine Smelton, Glynis Hoskin and Muriel Smith. Doreen Lansley is here. Sonal Shah and Sarah Cosnett and Hanny Christensen. Good morning to you all, my loves. Laurie says you call her the moody elf. Yeah, she does look like a moody elf, doesn't she? The little elf ears. I like that. I like that definition of her. Cindy O'Shea, good morning to you. Good morning, Sonia Anders. So, do you want to choose box number 19? Would you prefer box number 6? Or would you prefer box number 11? The choice is yours. So first of all, we're going to have a look and see what is in number 19. What's in the box? Oh, my goodness. A massive car transporter just went past with all these smashed up cars on it, and it was so tall I could actually see it in my window. I'm upstairs. That was very interesting. I hope that's not a sign of anything. I'm sure it's not. Suzanne Dooley, you are so lovely. Thank you. I really appreciate that comment. You are so lovely. Michael Bent, good morning. Okay, what is in your box number 19? You have a little rainbow. Isn't that beautiful? Do you remember I was saying to you about, I've been having a lot of rain lately, but lots of rainbows that have come with that. So this is for you. And look at those clouds, they're raining, but they're very happy because the sun's coming out and they can see all the rainbows that they've created. Now, rainbows are very synonymous with balance in our lives because they contain every single colour of the spectrum. They contain every single colour of the 7 chakras. Sorry about that beeping if you can hear it. That's the transporter now reversing back down my road. I don't know what he's doing. It's very strange. Where was he going? I don't think he knows. I'm assuming it's a he. It's terrible, isn't it, assuming? So it's all about the balance of the chakras. It's about being in harmony. It's about no particular energy center taking precedence this week. It's about you getting into balance. And I wrote a little message on it, on the back of this card for you. And it says, "You are all I have, and I will watch over you forever. I'm always with you." So this is from your guardian angel. And isn't that beautiful? Yes, he wanted to participate. He wanted to get the messages. So your guardian angel wants you to know, my loves, if you chose number 19, you are all I have, and I will watch over you forever. I'm always with you. Isn't that beautiful? And watch for me in rainbows. So your guardian angel's only there for you, right? He may be the one. Sonia Anders. Who knows? Who knows? It's a sign. Whatever it is, it's a sign. So, yeah. So your guardian angel's only there for you. And you alone. So doesn't that make you feel really special? I love my guardian angel. She is so beautiful. She appears as Cecilia. That's my guardian angel's name. That's the name I've been given of my guardian angel. Now you can find out, oops, I'm getting all excited here, all about your guardian angel by reading my book, The Little Book of Angels and Chakras. There's a huge section on guardian angels. There's loads of guardian angel meditations, crystals, activities in my book. So I don't think I can post a link to it here, but I did post a link to my books page on my website earlier on. For the Mittens book, so you can find the link to the Little Book of Angels and Chakras on there. Okay, would you like to hear your message from Mittens? So your message is number 19. Let's just find... Oh, thank you, Andrea. I'm glad you enjoy it. Mittens, what have you got for number 19s this morning? Michelle Renson, good morning to you, gorgeous. So here is our lovely number 19. And the message is all about belonging. Isn't that interesting? Because we had the 10 of Earth, which is the ultimate belonging card. The ultimate sense of belonging. And actually, I've just got to tell you this. So 10 of Earth we have there, and 1 and 9 is 10. So there you go. Resonating. Julie Johnson's saying he's telling you to drive carefully. Oh my goodness, yes. I hope that's what that means. Drive carefully. Drive carefully, everybody. Be safe. When you know and respect your inner nature, you know where you belong. You also know where you don't belong. And that is Benjamin Hoff, The Tao of Pooh. Oh, love that. The Tao of Pooh. Such a great book. If you've ever read it, it's just beautiful. It's just loads of wisdom from Winnie the Pooh. Now, this message for all of you is, you know where you belong, you also know where you don't belong. Where are you trying to fit in where people don't want you? You know where you... This really resonates with me, because I've been in those situations before. I've been in workplaces, or I've tried to be part of a group of people or part of something, and you know they don't want you there, or they make you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy, and they do things and you just put up with it. And this is all about saying, you know, I know where I belong. I know where my people are. Or if I don't know, I'm going to find them, because I know I belong somewhere. But somebody's treating you like that at the moment. Just acknowledge that, because you don't need it and you definitely don't deserve it. It is horrible, Sonia, absolutely. Laurie and I were talking about this, about school, and how horrible children can be, and how they can really manipulate others and make you feel like an outcast. And they seem to really enjoy that. It's almost like the Lord of the Flies thing, isn't it? Children can be the worst with that. If you've ever been on the receiving end of that kind of behaviour, you'll know what it's like. Gemma's saying, this is remarkable for you today. My Monday mojo was all about connectedness and being where you are needed in your community. There you go, my loves. Love. There's only one of you, Gemma Crow. Okay, so your message is, We all need to belong, and the feeling of belonging is so comforting, like the softest, coziest of blankets. You may be feeling a little isolated today, or perhaps you've been asking yourself where you belong. It's time to send out the call to your soul tribe. Write a list of at least 5 things you love to do or that you're interested in. Now, think about all the ways you can connect with other like-minded souls. Look for groups and clubs that fit with this interest of yours. Perhaps you could set up your own group and invite others to join you. When we love something, it creates an instant bond with others who love it too. Don't just wait for your tribe to find you. Get out there either in person or virtually and let them know you're ready to be part of their world. And I think that this is such a great message for the world at the moment. Show your support for others in whatever way you can. Now, I know a lot of us are struggling financially or with time or resources or whatever it is, but a kind word to somebody who needs it, you know, a gesture, those don't cost anything and they mean so much. So just think about those you belong with, how you can make somebody feel like they belong, as though they are part of this earthly family. And this message is really interesting because recently I've been reaching out to people who I've seen who are doing similar things to me. And rather than seeing them as competition, I've been thinking about, I'm just going to contact them and say, how can we collaborate and benefit from one another? And people's reaction and response to that has been really beautiful, really, really welcoming. So lovely message there. I didn't choose that box, but I feel like it's chosen me. Yeah, Sonia, you know, I chose number 6, but 19 is speaking to me. And you know, a lot of the time these messages do, don't they? They talk to us. So that's why it's good to stick around and to wait for all the messages, because you might get something else that you didn't pick. Laurie's saying that we had 44 people and now 3 have gone away. How terrible that they went away. Why did they leave? Did they go on the transporter? Maybe they hopped on there. Okay, number 6, are you ready for your message from your guardian angel? Let's close your box up. It's so untidy when they're open. You have a narwhal, isn't that beautiful? Sonia's saying they were chasing that man. They were chasing him down the street. Okay, so isn't that pretty? We've got more rainbows, rainbow colours here, all the chakras, isn't that beautiful? And look at him, he's so cheerful, he's so happy, he's just sharing the love. And I think that that's a message to you, to put a smile on your face. Sometimes we have to paint it on, don't we? But, you know, if you see someone with that smile, share one of yours. And we're not wearing masks anymore, so we can do that now. And this is such a beautiful symbol of hope and love and peace. It is gorgeous, isn't it? And magic. Julie, you feel like a beach whale. Oh, bless you. I'm sure you don't. I've seen your profile photos. You know, you're just smoking hot lady. Okay, so your message from your guardian angel is, everything is working perfectly for you. Say yes to new opportunities. Yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. That's what you got to do. You got to be like him. He said yes and he looks very happy about it. Okay, what does Mittens have to say about number 6? Let's see. Mittens, what have you got for us? You love this. I'm glad you do, Susan. I hope you're not thinking that I've lost the plot. Number 6. Real gold never rusts. Susie Kassem. Love her. I love everybody who's contributed to this book. So your message is golden. Oh, yes, you are. There's new opportunities coming your way. Say yes, because you're golden. I think we should take all the numbers this week. I think that is a very, very wise piece of advice, Laurie. So stick around for number 11, because I'm sure that's got something really fabulous for us. Okay, golden, you have come so far, and yet I wonder if you've taken time lately to stop and acknowledge all your achievements. Even when you perceive you have failed, your success was in the attempting of something that was given you wisdom you can use again in the future. Celebrate the disappointments and the losses just as much as the successes. Your soul grows each time you experience hardship. It expands each time you get back up and carry on, even when you feel like giving up. Those hardships will make the successes feel even sweeter when they do arrive in your life. And they will. So many of them, because you are golden and you are here to achieve great things. Aren't you just? Absolutely love that. I hope that resonates with you. Number 6 is, okay, now we got number 11. Can we beat those other 2 messages? Those were pretty amazing, weren't they? Amen, says Kessia. Or amen, if you say amen, you say amen. You say amen, I say amen. And we have, for you, let me just close the box because the Virgo moon in me is like the box is scruffy and open. We have a little ice cream. This is about saying chill out. Chill, chill, chill. Have you noticed they're all smiling, all of these little cards? And, you know, I'm just feeling like the message here is, before I even look at what your guardian angel's got to say, you know, you thought that things were good, but we're going to have the icing on top of it. This is the sprinkles and the strawberry topping is yet to come. So you're going to be crowned as something really amazing. And just you wait. Just you wait. You love the cards are so positive and happy. They come from one of these little books that's like, you know, a children's activity book. And when we were doing a Magical Inner Child program, I bought one of those. I went to Home Bargains and I bought this little children's summer activity book. And it was so cute, filling in these little cards and putting the stickers in different places. Really nice to do. So your message is, you have lived only a tiny part of your life and there are many more stories to be told. You see, you think that that's all there is, and there's some strawberry topping coming and then there's little sprinkles coming on top to complete all of that. So you've lived a tiny part of your life. There are many more stories to be told. Isn't that interesting? What's the story? Exciting. So let's have a look. Oh, that one wants to nosedive. You've got to stay up. So number 11. Mittens is bringing us number 11. And the message here from the quote is, even a soul submerged in sleep is hard at work and helps make something of the world. This is Heraclitus fragments. To be careful how you say that, don't you? Okay, rest and sleep. Sleep is the most beautiful gift you can give yourself. Get plenty of sleep, just like Mittens does. She's sleeping right now. I can testify to that. Sleeping repairs the body and allows you to file away all the information in your mind so that you're fresh, recharged, and have plenty of energy for the next day. Sleep is also a wonderful opportunity for you to dream, relax, and escape to another world in your imagination. Your angels and ancestors also talk to you through this dream state and bring important messages and signals to you. Pay attention to those signs and symbols. They really do mean something special. The most important message for you today is to make sure that you take time off to rest and recharge. According to the Bible, even God took Sunday off, and you deserve this precious downtime too. And it's really interesting that loads of research has gone into sleep. You know how we used to feel like it was a bad thing to sleep or to lay in or to have longer than, you know, a certain length of time. It was all about getting up early and all that kind of stuff. And with my Fitbit, I get this app on it and it tells me what my sleep cycle has been. And the longer I sleep, you know, if I lie in at weekends, it gives me a higher sleep score. Because we really do need that regeneration. And Joe Wicks is always talking about this. He goes to bed at 9 o'clock in the evening because he believes in the power of sleep and how much it gives us energy for the next day. And it's just such an important thing. You know, I do a lot of meditating in bed. It's a wonderful place to be. And make your bedroom like a sanctuary. Make it feel as beautiful and as restful as you possibly can. I got rid of the TV in my bedroom a long time ago, and I was so much richer for that. I really was. Jennifer, you haven't been sleeping. You started to feel it. Yeah, I know, because so many things get stored away and filed away in our memory banks, and so many things are healed and repaired in our bodies during sleep. So it's really important that that we do get as much sleep as possible, and that we find ways to wind down to sleep before we go to bed, so that we give ourselves the very best chance of that. Things like not drinking alcohol before bedtime during the week, or not drinking caffeinated drinks after 1 p.m. in the afternoon, not eating after a certain time to give your body a chance to digest and it's not working on things. And also like doing a mind dump. In my book, in Angels and Chakras book, I have an activity, where is it, where we talk about sunset, what you do. A beautiful mantra to say before you go to sleep. I'm letting go of fear and worry. I deserve this time to rest. And some activities about what to do to end the day on a positive note, what to do if you wake up in the middle of the night, and how to get yourself into a place of peace. So there we go. We've covered a lot today, haven't we? Now, make sure I haven't left any messages unread, because I do that, don't I, when I get all excited. Thank you so much to everybody who sent me stars, and thank you everybody for being here this morning. I wish you a wonderful week that is filled with this wonderful sense of enrichment, of security, and that you can help your ego to step aside and listen to your higher self when it comes to your place, your security, and the things that you need to make you feel secure. And just let's take care of one another, my loves, in any way we know how, any way that feels right, because we all belong together and we all need each other's support. So lift each other up, that's what I say. That's what Mittens says as well. So take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye for now.